Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Please get seated. Please get seated. I opened that WhatsApp group. There's something I sent there. Open. What do what?
1 to 6.
Okay, okay. 1, 2, 6. Okay. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 6. Okay, okay. Are we together? Are we together? So let's start. Don't worry. I'm coming. I'm not into this because I'm coming. I'm coming. PhD 101. Physical and health, and the course code that you see is PhD 101. This is the abbreviation. Physical and health. What means, right? You know what the first letter means. You know what the second letter means. You know what the third figure means. This means this one means 100 watt level. That is a 100 level what course. That is a first year what course. While this one talks about is important, the stress in the course we are talking about. Not that it's not important, but when compared with other courses, there are other courses that are more important. Not that it's not important though. This are graded based on their level of importance. Okay, so that's why they gave it the stress this as zero. There are some you may see up to 4 there. What it means that that course is very, without that course, that particular course, there will be no such discipline. Am I communicating? There are other disciplines that still do physical and health education. True of course. Yes. So in English language now, in English as a course has zero in between it. True of course. We have English what 101. The meaning this zero means that when compared with other courses, it's not that very important to compare with other courses because there are other courses you do English language. True of course. True of course. If you graduate as a public health practitioner, is it English you go there and be speaking? You are there to help person. True of course. As a if now that I graduated as a pharmacist, I did English in my first year. 101. Okay, GS 101. That's what we call it in school there. 101. That means that it's not that it's important to compare with other courses. There are other courses that are more important in that field. Yes, even though yes, our minimum of communication is English language, but there are other languages that you can also communicate healthcare with two of us. So am I here to uh, I'm here to teach you about health. So that's why you see you see zero here. There are other courses you may see four, five. If you compare those courses with this one, they are more important. Without those ones, there will be no public health. That's the meaning. If you start going into core public health courses now, you will not see zero there. You start seeing higher numbers. It means that without, in fact, that's how you may even maybe you also want to pass any fail any course so in the university. Okay, you must pass all the courses. But there are some courses they may look at. Give me 50 now. Let me pass. But there are courses that feel like, the core course is getting no. This person is not qualified to be a head or a public head of am I communicating? So yes. That's what I'm trying to make. Now this last digit, which is one, means the semester in question. If it is first semester courses normally have odd numbers, while second semester courses have even numbers. So here now, one means one is an odd number, right? So what it means is that is a first semester course. Level, stress, and what semester. So that's what we have here is 101. So the course title, as I said before now, is physical and what health education, and the credit unit is what 2, and the credit unit is what 2. There are others that have credit unit of what 3. Where you taught how to, and then you will still do your orientation now, how to calculate GP. You know, right? You know how to calculate. I don't know. Try. Do you know? You don't know. But don't worry. With time, I believe. I believe you will talk that too with time. But let us not go into that. That should be what you orientation stuff. When you're doing your orientation, that's where you teach you all these things. You have not done your orientation now. So until then, okay. Now the credit unit is very important in calculating your what GP, and also this credit unit to what about the volume of the content of that course. What yes, most courses that have high credit units, their contents are normally what voluminous, most of them, and it will also inform you how many times you should have it in what in a week, or how many hours it should be in a what in a week. Ordinarily, these 2 units should be 2 hours lecture in a week. That's why you see 12 to what 2 p.m. because of the credit units. Am I concluding? So a course that has about 3 credit units should be given more time, so they'll be able to cover the course. Am I communicating? So, and also it also help you as a student if you want to study that course. A course with a large credit unit, you devote more time to them, because if you don't devote more time to them, one, you'll not be able to cover much, and secondly, if you don't get A in them or start fighting with B or C, your GP will go down, because they will affect your GP. But if you are scattering A in courses with what high credit units, and maybe manage to get B or AB in small, or those one with 1 or 2, you have a very good what GP. Yes, am I communicating? So that's the importance of this what credit what. So the unit of this course is what, and also most of the courses that are core to a particular department normally have higher credit units. Most of them have high what credit what units. Things like practical courses and courses that are very very vital. That without this course, there will be no the display will not be there. Hoping that there are some courses that without these courses, they are not like public care department. True of us. That's what we call the core courses or departmental what courses. All right. So now let's look at the content of this course. What and what? I'll just give you. I will not go in deep and start breaking down all those things. Let me give you simple outline of what and what you expect to cover. As I go into each of them, I will now break them down. Are we together? Let me just give a simple outline of the of things we are supposed to cover. I this reason why I want you to be on the telegram. See them. See what happens like tomorrow. Can access for people. I'm surprised, and I'll check the settings. The settings you can see the chat history. So I set it that you can see the chat history. So if you enter today, you can see what was posted yesterday. But I'm just surprised that it's not working. Anyway, let's continue. You are secondary school. It's same name, but the content will not be the same thing. You know, the content will be this one now. The content, the council have interest in with, okay, even though the name is what physical health or education. The first what definition of terms, definition of terms, definition of terms, definition of that determine one's health. That determines one's health. So we look at a lot of terms we look at. I don't like detecting because if I it draws us back. Don't worry. That are on already in the WhatsApp group. I posted something. I sent some there. So what I would do just listen. Believe in listening and understanding. If you listen, but if there are some points, if I make some points, you can put them down. Okay. Thank God I am recording. You can watch the lectures later and make up your notes. One, you have the lecture recorded. Secondly, you are listening and you are putting down striking points. Thirdly, this will also be sent to you. It's already there on the telegram. I have up to 60 questions already waiting for you. I have up to 60 revision. I give revision questions that will help you to study your practice. You study your practice. So I already have up to 60 questions, OBJ question waiting for you in the Telegram group that you used to, and the lecture materials. These things I want to use now to teach. That's why I'm somehow that I just could not see. Now, the first topic is terms and factors that determine health. The lot of terms we will not. Then, as these are normal terms, but as in relation to the problem, what is it called? Education. Am I communicating? Good. Now, even though this is physical and health education, but yeah, the curriculum dwell more on health education than what physical education. Even though it's physical education, physical health education, that's the point I'm trying to make. The curriculum from the council tilt towards what health. We just mention as a person because I wouldn't want to go and start talking about what the curriculum did not ask me to say to discuss. So I just by at level of such definition of terms, I would just define and explain what physical education is. Then we continue what the aims and objectives, aims and objectives, principles, and scope of aims from our principles and the scope of health education. Third one, delivering training in health education for training in health education for PHC work health implementation of health education. Implement something of health what education. The fifth one is communication education. Communication in health education. Education. Types of exercise. You look at exercise. A little of types of you need exercise to get repetitive. We are not gym instructors, but at least knowing these things will help you on your own personally, true of course, then also help you to be able to speak to your what client with respect to what, because if you are promoting health, there's no way you can promote it without talking about exercise, true of course. Let's look at definition of terms. The first one is physical. Remember the course title, physical and health education. So let's start from physical. If you hear the word physical, what does it actually mean? Any idea? Physical, huh? Say it. What is it? What okay. And you can feel and touch is physical. Same thing. Okay, let's see. Remember this thing. This term is a common term, right? But with this term we're talking about with in the context of what? Health education. That's where we are bringing it in now. Okay? Not physically, Am I communicating? You know the physical, you know. All these terms now, we are explaining them in the context of what? Health education. So let's go. The first one, physical. So the term physical refers to the body or physical structure of an individual. Have you not seen it now? It refers to what? The body or physical structure of an individual, including their physical attributes, abilities, and functions, including their physical attributes, abilities, and functions. This is taken from Merriam-Webster Dictionary 2022. From Merriam-Webster what? Dictionary 2022.
Miriam, attribute, ability, and what?
Are we dictating here?
No. It refers to the body of physical and structural.
You have this already now.
Yes.
So let us not draw ourselves back. I say that this is defined by division by Merriam-Webster Dictionary 2022. It defines physical as body or physical structure of an individual, including their physical attributes, abilities, and what? Functions. So everything now we're talking about the body now of an individual. We have moved from the physical, to the physical with respect to health, what? Education. We talk about what? The body, right? The attributes. Even the attributes, not just about the physical structure. Even the attributes, your abilities, and your functions are under your what? Physical is categorized under what? The term what? Physical. So when you hear physical education, you now know where we are going to. Okay? Now, according to the National Association for Sports and Physical Education 2015, it says that physical education, I like quoting because we are scientists, we are researchers, you want to write? Hello. Okay, you prefer
Yes.
taking notes?
Yes.
Before we finish, if you keep writing notes, before you finish one topic, 1 month will go. 1 month to do what? Do you know why? If you call, one woman will ask you, hey, sir, you say physical. So we say, sir, did you say emotional? And time will be going. True of us.
True.
That's why I prepare this to send to you. It's there. Just listen. I just call this out and explain it. Just listen. Try to understand it. But if you are fast on your own, you can put it down. But don't drag us back to it. If you miss it, no problem. So we don't keep going forth and what out together. So I just want to call it out so I can explain. Okay. I say that according to according to the National Association for Sports and Physical Education 2015, it states that the term physical refers to the development and maintenance of physical fitness. Development and maintenance of what? Physical fitness. Motor skills, movement, okay? Motor skills and overall physical well-being. Fitness, motor skills, and overall physical what? Well-being. Am I communicating? So that is in the context of physical education. This association defines physical in the context of physical what? Education as the development and maintenance of physical fitness motor skills, and overall physical what? Well-being. So the physical you know before has now changed, right? That's why we are here. We are here so that new things will what? We put new things in you. So when you hear physical, know that you can define physical in respect to what? In the context of health what? Education. Am I communicating? Now, let's look at the another term I want us to look at, health. Let's look at health. Health. What is health? Who can tell us what is health? From your little, you should know what is health by now. But, what is health? I didn't answer. I didn't say health. I say health. What is health? Who knows? Raise your hands. One person, please. What is health?
The overall social, physical, mental, spiritual, cognitive well-being of a person.
Good. So health is not only when that you are healthy. It's not only when you not go to hospital, when you are not sick on the bed. True of us, yes. So you can be socially, you can be mentally ill. True of us. So what is health? So let's look at what we have here. Health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Is a state of complete physical, mental. So when we say physical, what do we mean? Your body, right? Good. So most of the things we see, most of the things we call, most of the what we call that somebody is healthy is only physical what? Health. Are you aware? And maybe the person is on the bed, he cannot move around, he's vomiting, he's pooing, he has the diarrhea, he has hepatitis, his physical what? Health. It's just a part of health. Someone can be physically okay, but mentally the person is sick. True of us? Yes. That's why mental is a serious issue now. Well, so health is a state of complete physical, mental. I know that someone can be socially sick too. So who among you is socially sick? I'm not is not merely an absence of what? Disease or what? Infirmity. This is the definition by the World Health Organization, 1948. It says that health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or what? Infirmity. Now, we have defined physical, we have defined health. Let's look at education. What is education? Who can tell us what is education? Acquire knowledge. Who else? What is education? To do what? Okay. Who else? Do you? Okay. What else? Say it. We are saying what she said. I want something different. Oh yeah. Being taught. Level of being taught. Being coached. You know that this time education is. I know that what you are doing here is just part. What you are doing here is just part of education. What you are doing here is schooling. Schooling is a part of education. It's part of education. Education is far beyond what we are doing here now. Here just part of schooling. We also have training. Is also education. Am I competing? We have training. Those who doing apprenticeship there, They acquire education too. But their own is schooling. Their own is what? America, they train to acquire skills. But we are here, so we have different forms of what education. Education is far. Schooling is just a part of it, okay? Even the one you do in your house, your mom put you through in your house, how to cook, how to wash. It's also education. Am I competing? So we also have formal and informal education. But basically for the purpose of what we are doing here, education is refers to as the process of teaching or learning. Basically, learning. That is the key word. Learning, process of learning. Because in schooling you teach. Mentoring is also a way to educate. Are you aware? To mentor is also to educate. True of us. Here I am here on the board. I'm teaching or lecturing, assess me. But mentoring may not be like this. It may be just one-on-one discussion. True of us. Or see how the person is doing this thing. You learn it. It's mentoring. True of us. It's also part of what? Education. So, but basically, education is referred to as the process of teaching or learning, particularly in a school or university setting. This according to what? Merriam-Webster Dictionary 2022. Then according to the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization 2019. What is that? What is the acronym for this? UNESCO, right? God bless you. According to UNESCO 2019, UNESCO is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. According to UNESCO 2019, education, listen carefully. According to UNESCO 2019, education involves the acquisition of knowledge, not knowledge. Acquisition of what? Knowledge, skills, and what? Values. Have you seen it now? What we are doing here, this particular one now is just knowledge. True of us. This what I'm doing now is knowledge. When you go to lab or field work, is skills. True of us. The one they teach you in your home or your community or in your church is value. True of us. Am I competing now? They are all education. Part of what? Education. So education is vast. It's not just this is just a part of it. So it's UNESCO that define it what education is actually is. It says that education involves acquisition of what? Knowledge, skills, and what? Values. And is designed to promote, listen carefully, and is designed to promote intellectual, social, and what? Emotional development. And it's designed to promote what? Intellectual, social, and what? Emotional development. Are you socially developed? Are you emotionally stable and developed? What is your quotient emotionally? You know, we have intelligent quotient. We have the one that has to do with your emotion quotient. True of us, even your what, social what is also there. Are you stable? Is your quotient high in all these aspects? Very important. So education will also help you to promote all those things, develop all those things. Am I communicating? That's why it's good to acquire education. If you are educated, there are some things you cannot be doing again. That is wrong. You don't eat in my class. If you're hungry, go outside and eat. When you're done coming, you choose one. So which one are you going to choose now? Choose one. No. Or hide it. Hide it. If you choose to stay, hide it. If you are that hungry, you can go out and eat, no problem. I will allow you. You can't be doing two things at the same time. True of us. One will suffer. It's not true. As I am here now, I'm looking at her. I will start salivating. It's even entering my nose. Now I'm distracted, and some of you around her are distracted too, but you don't want to talk. It's not true. Oh, see it now. So our lecture is now suffering. Two of us. Someone say first. All right. So now let us now go to physical education. We have defined physical, define health, define education. Let's define physical education. So, what is physical education? What is physical education? According to the National Association for Sports and Physical Education 2015, physical education is defined as a planned and structured program of physical activities and experiences that are designed to improve physical fitness, motor skills, and overall physical well-being. According to National Association for Sports and Physical Education 2015, it defines physical education as a planned, not anyhow, planned and what? Structured program. It's a program that is planned and what? Structured. What is the purpose? Physical activities and experiences that are designed to improve physical fitness, motor skills, and overall physical well-being. Physical education is very, very, in fact, fitness, please, if you work on your body, if you have the opportunity, please work on your body. It's very good. Go through one program or the other. Go to gym if you have the money. I don't know how much gym here is. If you have the money, go to gym. It's very important. Fitness is vital. Okay. So I said that is the what? I said is a what? Planned and what? Structure what? Program of physical what? Activities and what? Experiences that are what? Designed to what? Improve what? Physical fitness and what? Motor skills and what again? Overall physical well-being. What of health education? Health education. What is
setting communities
about what?
about our health. Yes.
Okay. Who else? Who else? Health education. What is health education? She said that health education is out of impacting individual on their health. Is it true? Yes, yes. Do you have another thing to say about it?
It's also because sometimes that's to do with educating
About their health. Good. We are following. Now, what is health education? Are we together? According to World Health Organization 2018, WHO 2018, health education is defined as a process of educating individuals, as you say, individuals, communities, and populations about their health behaviors, wellness practices, and diseases prevention and management. Are we calling notes here?
no, I don't
I said that according to WHO 2018, health education is defined as a process of educating individual, communities, and what?
Population.
Population. About their health behaviors, wellness practices, and disease prevention and what? Management. You educate, through health education, you educate individuals, communities, population, general population, about their health what? About their what? What again? Wellness practices and what? Disease what? Prevention and what? Management. So if you educate the individual, community, or entire population, those in the hospital, they are opportune to meet patients one-on-one to educate them. True of us. Those working in hospital, doctors, nurses, right? They are opportune to meet them one-on-one and talk to them about their health individual once in a while. Then, those in the community health are opportune to educate communities. In communities where they work, true of us.
Yes.
But those in public health, educate who? Population. Globally. Am I communicating? Am I communicating?
Yes.
This is where you are. This is where you are. So you take whatever you are doing here, what? Seriously. Are we together? Take whatever you are doing here, what? Seriously. Now, about their what? Health behaviors. You know that there are a lot of things you do that affect your health without you knowing. True of us. So you through health education, you know about things that you do that is not good towards your health. True of us. You change the behavior. True of us. Some eat late at night before they sleep. It's not healthy for you. True of us. Some cannot stay together, control themselves sexually, and they cannot control themselves. Then when they now want to go and do, they will not use protection. That behavior, is it good for them? It's not good. Am I communicating? Then by eating well, some don't eat well. So through health education, you can educate people on how to eat, how to diet well. True of us, dieting. Some will just be feeding their stomach. They will just be eating. In fact, some will even be eating junk foods up and down, processed foods up and down. It's not good for you. You drink this carbonated drink. You eat this one. You eat this one. You all those processed food. For you to sit down and eat real organic food, it becomes a problem for you. It's not healthy for you. With time, all this processed food with time lead to chronic diseases of hypertension, diabetes, name them, arthritis, without you even knowing. So if you are well educated now on that, what are you doing now? You will change your behavior. True of us. Good. Now, not only about their behavior, also it talks about the issue of wellness practices. Of course, if you are now know about that the behavior, your health behavior is not a wonderful one, you start looking for practicing what? Going for wellness what? Practices. In fact, some people, some clinics focus on wellness what? Wellness practices, yes, where they tell you about wellness. I'm not communicating. Yeah, we have wellness what? Clinic. It's a health education stuff. Am I communicating? Yes. Then, not just that, you also delve into prevention of diseases. What is it? You'll be going on, what is this? Okay. You'll be going on, it also delves into prevention of what? Diseases. Because, of course, if you change your health behavior and start being conscious of your health, you prevent diseases. True of us. Then if there is other things like like washing of hands, proper hand wash, and other things, we prevent what disease from what spreading. At the same time, if the disease has already spread, you already have the disease, it doesn't end there. It also go towards what helping you to know how to really do what manage that disease, or even what treat it, as the case may be. I'm breaking down that definition of what health, what education. Does it make sense now?
Yes.
Good. Now, according to Green and Kruta 2005, they define health education as follows. Health education involves the dissemination of information, according to Green and his colleague, 2005. Kruta. Green 2005. They define health education as follows. Health education involves the dissemination of information, skills, and the strategies that enable people to make informed decisions about their health and adopt healthy lifestyles. They define health education as the dissemination of what? Information, skills, and strategies that enable people to make informed decisions about their health and adopt healthy what? Lifestyles. So it involves dissemination. If you talk to people, go from place to place, tell people about either through social media or through gathering them together, or going to churches, or whatever medium you use to disseminate it, is involve information dissemination. And the content of this information is to let people know what? Is to let people know what? Information is disseminated. Skills. Remember that time of what is it called? The time of COVID-19. Most people learned how to wash their hands during that time of COVID-19. Three of us, yes. Sorry, my dear. Because COVID-19 was actually a serious. COVID-19 was a pandemic. It wasn't an epidemic. It wasn't an endemic stuff. It was a pandemic. Hope you know the difference between an endemic disease, epidemic, and a pandemic. That one was global. It's a public health issue. It's not just about community health issue now. It's now a public health issue globally. It was a serious public health issue, and most people learn how to. What's that? Are you okay? Most people learn how to wash their hands during that time. So we just get water before them. There you go. People learn that how you can calm down and do what? Wash your hand properly. So it's not just about disseminating information, even skills. Am I communicating? So that is according to Green and colleague. Dissemination of information, skills, and strategies that enable people to make informed what? Decision about their what? Health, and also how to adopt what? Healthy what? Lifestyles. We are defining terms now. You will come in contact with in the course of this course. So that's what we are doing. The next one is mobility. Mobility. What is mobility? According to World Health Organization 2018, Mobility refers to the ability. Mobility refers to the ability to move freely and easily, comma, encompassing physical movement, comma, social mobility, and access to what? Resources. According to WHO 2018, mobility refers to the ability to move freely and easily, encompassing physical movement, social mobility, and access to what? Resources. And access to resources. The next one is self-care. Remember, we started from where? What was the first one we started with? What? We started with what? Physical, right? Followed by what? Health. Followed by what?
Education.
Education. Followed by what?
Education.
Physical education. Followed by what?
Education.
Health. Followed by what? Mobility. Followed by what?
Self-care.
Self what? So this is where we are. So what is self-care?
Self-care is just do it.
Your self-care.
Yes.
Okay, self-care has to do with your self-care. Wow. Okay, I say it. Okay. I put it together. Who has put his or her together? Have you put it all together? You think of yourself. Okay, according to WHO 2019, self-care refers to the intentional actions. Self-care, you must be intentional about it. It's not by accident. Hope you know. Yes, you must be intentional about it first of all. You must decide that this is what you want to do before you can walk. Self-care refers to the intentional actions taken to care for one's. Self-care refers to what? Intentional actions taken to care for one's physical, emotional, and mental health. Are you with us? It seems you should first start writing. No matter what it is, just be writing, because your mind will just leave this place and go home. You get your pen and start writing something.
And mental health.
Are you with us?
Yes.
Where is your pen? Bring it out. Be writing something. Be writing. Just anyhow, just write it. Because you say like this now, your mind will go to your house. Just be writing. Even if it's complete, just be writing. Just be doing, as I'm saying, just be doing that something. It's important. After you make it up. Once you stop writing in class, your mind will just go boom. You may look at me here, but your mind is not here. Don't worry. Do you want me to prove it? Yeah. No, don't worry. I'll ask questions along with time. Then you understand. And I said that according to the WHO 2019, that self-care refers to the intentional action taken to care for one's physical, emotional, and mental health, such as engaging in activities. Example, engaging in activities that promotes relaxation, stress reduction, and overall well-being, such as engaging in activities that promote relaxation, stress reduction, and overall well-being. Are you aware that running away from trouble is self-care? Are you aware? Are you aware that moving away from a toxic relationship is self-care?
Yes.
Are you aware?
Yes.
I heard a resounding yes on this one. The first one you just noted. This one was a resounding yes, and you stressed it, and you stressed the yes. It's self-care because it's stressful, right? So stress reduction, anything you are doing to reduce stress is self-care. Unnecessary stress that you don't even there are some things you do normal that go with stress. That one is normal. That's what you have to do. You like that, taking care of your, look at you now, you are here now, you are stressed up because of your baby, right? Yeah, no, you are going and coming in, it's stress, two of us. That one is normal. You cannot run away from it. If you run away from it, who will take care of it? Am I complicating? That one is the normal thing you should do. But I'm talking about unnecessary stress you carry from nowhere and put on your head and say you're doing relationship. She said, which relationship? Am I committing unnecessary stress that without it you can do without it? It's unnecessary. So moving away from such is self-care. And avoiding somebody that gives you trouble is self-care. This thing goes to your mental health. And know that if your mental health, if you are sick mentally, it will affect you physically.
Yes.
And it affects every social. God bless you. Mental health is the number one. Once you have issue here, mental health it affects you physically, affects you socially, and you even start developing the serious BP will come in. A lot of issues like heart attack will come in. Stroke will come in. God bless you. Depression. Headache is just the first sign. Depression, bipolar, good. So so your mental health is paramount. Are we together? So engaging in activities that will help you to promote relaxation. You may just after work here, or after lecture, after work or lectures, you may decide to just let me just go to somewhere else. Let me just go to cinema and just watch movie. You want to remove your mind from the stress or whatever wherever you came from, or going on vacation is yes, going for vacations, picnic, just do something else that is different from what you're doing.
And I wipe away the stress.
You
come back to it.
You must not listen. Please, what people call relaxation is not actual relaxation. They are obviously pumping toxic substances in their system and call it relaxation. You see someone that have been standing in the market. Maybe it's like these businessmen. Someone that have been businessmen, traders. Someone that have been under the hot sun shouting. After this from morning till 6 p.m. or 4 p.m., 5 p.m. You see the same person go to one beer parlor and sit down in the evening and be drinking all the beer that cut across. All the ECO and coffee that comes. And you say you're relaxing. You must not eat anything, sir. When you say you're relaxing, you may just go to beach and sit down there.
Yes.
Just sit down, just change environment, just bathe, swimming pool, just rest. You must not be eating anything. you must not be eating anything. True of us? You must not. You must not. So you don't need money to do that. You don't need money to do that. True of us? So this thing promotes what? Health. Now let's look at believe. Another term I want us to look at. Remember, these terms are with respect to health, what? Education. Okay? Believe. Because when I say believe now, some people will start talking about believing in God. Okay, believe refers to the acceptance and the confidence. The acceptance and confidence in the truth refers to the acceptance not and, please, no verse. It refers to the acceptance or confidence in the truth, existence or value of something. It refers to the acceptance or confidence in the truth, existence or value of something, such as an idea, concept, or principle. Such as an idea, concept, or principle. This is according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary 2022. Are we together? Merriam-Webster Dictionary 2022. Are we together? Good. So when this lecture is so to end by what time? Should I continue? I should continue. Yeah, you're hungry. So we should stop here. Should we stop here? Okay, someone said we should do 30 minutes more. You're starving. So famine has taken place in your life. Famine. So the hunger and famine are. So you're not hungry. No, this one is pure famine. It's well. Let's stop here. At least I've been here since 12, right? So let's stop here. Let's stop here.